Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's really been a while since I recorded anything. I posted a few things, but that I had pre-recorded, but it's been a while since I recorded anything because, well, I got the Omicron. Omicron came to visit for Christmas. So, well, it's been a while since that happened. So we did have to quarantine. We had to quarantine at home, but well, nobody was severely sick. Everybody was fine afterwards, and yeah, we got to do a lot of bonding as a family. By bonding, I mean a lot of fighting. Anyway, so now we're fine, and we are back, and yeah. So I'm just getting ready to do my morning workout. Well, today I'm doing it in the morning. I alternate. There are days that I do it in the morning. There are days that I do it in the evening. Um, so today is a morning day. And I hardly ever do it in the morning when I'm working because either I do it at lunchtime or I do it in the evening because my mornings are quite rushed, and I think I get enough workout with all that rushing. Now, I was thinking mostly about my weight gain journey. People keep talking about their weight loss journey, and sometimes it feels like you just woke up and you are 20 kilos more. Because I'm about 20 kilos more than what I should be. So I was thinking about that. By 20 kilos, I'm being extremely generous. It's way more than 20. But I'm being a bit, yeah. So I just kind of wanted to document what I think has been my weight gain journey so that I don't backslide and get to do all this. So that I can at least, move back to the videos and remind myself. So this is going to be, I'm going to try and make them short videos, but then there are going to be a few videos. So I don't know if they're going to be 2, 3, 5, 10, I don't know. But anyway, what I have learned about weight gain basically. So when I was younger, I'm not going to start from when I was born. I'm going to start from maybe, let's say, when I was, I don't know, when I came to Switzerland when I was 21. So I've always been a tiny person. I mean, I was very skinny. I was playing with between 45 and 50. I I used to hit 50, and I'm really feeling it on my body now. I wish I could be 55, but anyway. So but that was also problematic because then I never even used to get regular periods, and one thing that really bothered me was the fact that I couldn't donate blood. Now I can't donate for other reasons, but at that time it was because I was too underweight. You cannot donate blood here if you're under 50 kgs. So but I used to eat a lot, and I used to eat a lot of junk food, especially when I was living alone and working in hospitality. My life consisted of McDonald's, kebabs, pizza. I hardly ever cooked. I seriously hardly ever cooked. And well, I did used to go on quite a lot of restaurants also, but most of the time it was just the quick food that I'm eating on the go. Uh, or well, of course you eat a real meal when you're at work because it's discounted and stuff like that. But yeah, so I used to be very tiny, and I remember I always wanted to put on a few more kgs, and I really did try. I really, really tried to add a few more kilos. That, however, it just never worked. No matter how sedentary I was, no matter how, but I was not really that sedentary because I also liked going to the club quite a lot. So I was doing quite a lot of dancing, and I think also in the hospitality industry, I was mostly a waitress. So that's running around and walking around and doing stuff like that. Then for a while, I was a barmaid, which really, 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 really cracked my weight because that is night walking and doing all that. During the day you're sleeping, so you don't even have time to eat all the junk that you want to eat. So it really did cut my weight down quite a lot. I remember I used to have a problem with getting clothes because I used to have very, very small clothes, like the smallest size, and most of the time the smallest size don't even get to go on sale because there are so few. So I was a size 32. I was hardly a 34. Sometimes I could be go up to 34, but I was mostly 32. So mostly I had to buy from the teens and kids racks, and so I was kind of behind on fashion. Or I buy from the normal ones and make them smaller. I had such a huge problem getting jeans because despite being so tiny, I still had an ass. Not a huge one, not like what I have now, which I absolutely love, but I kind of did have an ass. So when I got jeans that fit me, it was, for me, it was just amazing because most of the jeans I had to buy from the kids section and they were also flat. But I still have the same problem with jeans right now because what fits me at the top does not fit at the bottom, and they're all too long, and so I have those problems. But yeah, I mean, life is crappy. So I did have all this, and what I absolutely miss the being as small as I was is the fact that I honestly feel like I was so much healthier, and I generally did not have. I could go years without, and I wasn't really taking care of myself. I understand that I was also younger, but I honestly could go years without even getting a cold, leave alone the flu. No vaccine, nothing. I just used to eat all that crap and just do nothing. But I think the fact that I was moving a lot, so exercising and doing all this, that kind of just made me feel I don't know, it was just so much easier. So many things are just so much easier. I miss just having to stand. You get what I mean? Because now I actually have to think about getting up. Once I've sat down, I have to actually think about getting up. Um, Definitely miss having to tie my shoe without running out of breath. Most of my weight is concentrated around my tummy. So most of my struggles are the same struggles that you get when you're pregnant, which is very annoying because I'm not pregnant. But yeah, so it's so that kind of annoys me a bit. So I'm documenting this because I'm hoping that by saying it out loud, it will motivate me because, as we're going to discuss in the next bit, my main problem has been the start stop of it. So I'm going to do it through the day, even though I am going to post them on different days because I don't want to make a video that's too long, and I'm yeah, yeah, just you will have to bear with me. Yeah, so I have to now get ready for my workout. I have already done my stretching, then now have to redo my stretching again and then I start my video. So I normally get from my physiotherapist a bunch of exercises that I have to do. They get more intense by the week, and then she tells me the things that I can add. So she tells me like in the spring towards the summer, she told me I could add running. She told me, there are things that I could add. So now, because it's cold and I'm just don't feel like running, so I add 30 minutes brisk walking every day, and on my rest days I add 1 hour of strolling, not brisk walking but just strolling. And that kind of helps a lot. So today I am doing a few jumping jacks, plunge, what else is there? Sit-ups, squats. I feel like I do squats every day. Lots of kegels. I feel like there's are way too many kegels, but anyway, at every break I do kegels. Because I mean, women, we know after giving birth, you need to make sure those things are tight. And another thing that I've learned is that when you gain weight, you need to really, really do your kegels, because then you start having a whole other lot of problems. And when you're losing the weight everything gets loose. So you have to also keep doing the kegels so that, well, basically just keep kegling until, yeah. Then I also have to do, oh, damn, I can't believe I'm doing this. Oh, I have to skip rope. I hate skip. I just hate jumping generally, but actually I feel like that. I feel like the part of the reason why running is a problem is because I actually have to move, and I feel like I'm moving way too many things, and yeah. So subscribe, like, and see you at part 2